Hey guys, I'm Gabe and I'm currently in a city called Asunción, which is the capital of Paraguay. Paraguay is a very poor and low-density country in South America. You will never hear anything about Paraguay in the news because there's simply nothing happening here. This is by far the most boring country I've ever been in. But there's one interesting story I want to share with you. And that is that Hitler did not die in Germany, but he died here in Paraguay a couple of years later. The official story is as following. Hitler died from a self-inflicted gunshot and swallowing a cyanide pill in the Führer bunker, and his wife Eva died next to him also from cyanide. There was allegedly clear instructions to his personnel to burn their bodies, which they did with gasoline, allegedly, and then they were found by the Soviets all charred up, which then allegedly verified their identities. Over the next decades, the Soviets then moved them around multiple times until 1970, where their bones were all crushed and thrown into a river, except a piece of the jaw and a piece of the skull with the exit wound of the bullet. But later on, DNA analysis shows that this piece of the cranium, which they kept, is not actually his, but from a young woman. So that just leaves a complete gap in the entire story and makes you question everything that happened, which was already being questioned to begin with. At the same time, from the moment that he allegedly died, there's rumors and conspiracies out of South America that Hitler did actually flee to Argentina. And that story goes like this. The bodies which were found, if they were actually found and then taken away by the Soviets, were not Hitler and were not his wife. Because Hitler fled by plane to northern Germany and then took a U-boat to Patagonia to Argentina, where he lived under protection of the Argentinian government in a remote estate until 1955, where that government was overthrown, and he then left for Paraguay, where he again was living under protection of the dictator there. That dictator was himself a German descendant, and he was also a Nazi sympathizer and welcomed all of the Nazi refugees into his country. And after he eventually passed away in the early 1960s, he was buried in a secret crypt after a special Nazi funeral, which to this day is German owned and now operating as a hotel. So they built a hotel on top of the grave. All of these claims about Hitler's life in South America come from different sources, like civilian sightings, from declassified CIA documents, from local journalists and bank reports tied to people close to him at that time in history. And all of these claims are within themselves verifiable and real and authentic, but we don't know if they were actually correct and true at the time they were made. We just know that these claims exist. I can't verify any of these theories, and I'm not here to prove them right or wrong, but since I'm already here in the city of Asunción, I'm gonna stay in that same hotel and document what I'm seeing, so you guys can make up your own mind and believe whatever you guys want. If this is the first time you're watching any of my videos, I'm just basically backpacking around the world right now. I've been in 23 countries since the beginning of this year. I travel light and I'm just documenting everything I see and do to create this record of my experiences. I got my room key. The night here right now is like $35. And she said second floor behind the pool. That's some Germany-inspired pictures. Okay, I'm checked in. I'm gonna give you guys a room tour. I'm here at the end of this alley. My room does not have windows. There's a fridge, there's a desk, there's a picture of a dog carrying a stick, bed, a TV which I doubt works, this construction here. At least there's a big wardrobe and a safe which probably cannot be locked. But there's an old picture which says Armeria Alemana, German something. Asunción, Paraguay. Simple bathroom, and I just realized there is a window, but it's like closed off. Walking through the hotel for a minute, there's like a couple of clues here and there, like that picture on my wall, which tie this location to Germany. So it's not like there's no affiliation at all, but to understand how this hotel became part of this grand conspiracy, I'm just gonna read you guys what the LLM says. Hitler supposedly died in the early 1970s on the 31st of December of 1970 or the 1st of January 1971 at age 81 from natural causes. Parkinson's disease, which he allegedly suffered in the later years. Initially, his body was secretly transported to Asunción, Paraguay, under the protection of dictator Alfredo Stroessner, who harbored many ex-Nazis. A small funeral attended by Nazi loyalists occurred on New Year's Eve in 1970-1971. In 1973, the remains were exhumed and reburied in a purpose-built underground crypt beneath the land at 202 Avenida España. At the time, the site was undeveloped. There was no hotel yet. The Palmas del Sol was built later in the 1970s and 1980s. The crypt is said to be accessible via hidden tunnels with the hotel's uneven floors and central winter garden, an open-air patio with palm trees masking its entrance, echoing the concealed Führer bunker in Berlin. The linchpin is the account of Brazilian Army Sergeant Fernando Nogueira de Araujo, who claimed in the 2010s, interviewed by Neto and Gama, that he was part of the military detail that guarded the 1973 reburial. Araujo described digging a grave in a grassy area at night, placing a sealed metal coffin in a concrete vault and covering it with soil. He insisted, "I have no doubts it was Hitler's second burial, this time in Paraguay. I was a witness." Araujo, who died in 2019, linked the site to the German Aid Society. In 2022, there was a media buzz. Paraguayan outlets and Brazilian press highlighted the book, with journalist Marcelo Neto staying at the hotel and noticing architectural oddities like floor-level differences, speculating they hid the bunker. He couldn't access the subsoil but photographed the garden as potential cover. In 2024, the Basti expedition. In late July, early August 2024, Basti returned to Asunción seeking permission from the hotel owners tied to a meatpacking business in Independencia to use ground-penetrating radar for a non-invasive scan. He argued it served public interest in resolving historical mysteries. The owners refused, citing private property rights, which Basti called concealment attitude and a potential cover-up. No scan occurred. The journalist Basti has written over 10 books on Nazi exiles and insists on the declassified CIA FBI files from the 1940s and 50s to show that US intelligence took Hitler's South American survival seriously, with sightings in Argentina and Colombia. He ties this to Stroessner's regime, which also sheltered other Nazi figures. So this Basti guy was a self-proclaimed expert on Nazi refugees hiding out here in South America. I'm sure he believed his own story. I'm sure there was plenty of evidence, but can we actually verify all of this? No, not really. But I'm just gonna walk around and show you guys the hotel. This is the second floor with room 50 to 54. And then there's a third floor over here and more rooms leading here to the back. So this is a pretty big hotel. It is kind of falling apart, and you can tell it's pretty old and needs a lot of care. Pool room and the pool, which is dirty. You have a little patio and sun terrace. I like that there's a lot of plants here which are taken care of. Here behind this terrace is room 32, 31 and 30. Business center. Another one of these super old TVs. And now the secret entrance to the bunker, hidden in the green patio. So this area is supposed to be hiding the entrance somewhere, somehow. I've noticed many of these paintings here, they all display like children with blonde hair and blue eyes. This is an old leather map of Bolivia, Brazil and Paraguay. More German evidence, Kontrollstelle from 2006. International Volkssportverband Paraguay. It is kind of a labyrinth with so many different passages and areas with rooms. More pictures of children in German clothing. The Iguazu Falls. This is the restaurant. German recipes, as Paraguayan as you. Super old fridge. I like this one. There is kind of a German vibe in all of this. That's all the same artist from the one over there. This probably had a very nice view onto this lake when it was initially built. But now, room number 63, 62, 60.